Good morning, traders, and welcome back to BluSky Trading Live. This pre-market guided audio with me, Coach Becky, is here to help direct your conscious and subconscious thoughts to actively experiencing in your mind's eye your most successful trading session. I encourage you to hop on here live with me daily before you trade with a focused, calm intention. I know mornings are busy, but trust me and the science here, because slowing down and focusing now for 15 minutes will help set us all up for the best trading session. These visualizations I'm about to walk us through are designed to train your brain, what it looks like and feels like to perform at your optimal level, follow your prepared system, and trade as you ultimately desire to each day. Please do follow with me with regulating your breathing with purposeful, deep, centered breaths. And if it feels right for you, close your eyes now as you listen. I will lead us through a successful trading day with a focus on your daily habits, mindset, trading system, and personal objectives that lead to a high-performance analysis and execution. Visualize yourself with a strong, steady, focused mindset to behave as you intend during your trading session, to train your subconscious that you are fully capable of achieving your greatest goals. I do it, and I'm so grateful for these sessions every time I make time for them. So thanks for being here with me. Let's get into it. My body wakes ready as I've given myself the sleep and restoration needed to perform at a high level. Before I start considering my charts, my mind prioritizes gratitude. I give thanks for this new trading day. I give thanks for my safety, stability, and opportunity. I give thanks for my health, my mind, and my ability to participate in these markets. I give thanks for the responsibility I carry as a trader and for the discipline I continue building. I give thanks for everything aligning for me and through me. I set my intention for this session. I visualize myself moving calmly and purposefully through every step of my morning routine. I see myself prepared, grounded, emotionally steady before the futures market opens. I visualize potential setbacks, volatility spikes, fakeouts, delayed entries, and unexpected movement. I am not fearful though. I adapt. I stay flexible and fluid when I trade. I remain emotionally neutral and focused regardless of what the market delivers. I am fully prepared to step into the arena today. My mind is clear, optimistic, and alert. I am excited to see how my futures market has developed overnight. The story has, of course, continued unfolding while I rested and reset. With my trading space prepared and optimized, I sit down at my desk and log into my platform. The glow of my screens feels familiar. This is my workspace. This is my business. Trading is my craft. I begin gathering the most current information and context. I review overnight highs and lows, key levels, economic data, liquidity zones, areas where participants may become trapped or emotional. Every trading day tells a new story. I approach this session with curiosity and an open mind. I carefully observe where price is trading from the larger time frames all the way down to my execution chart. I have an entire toolbox available to help me study and interpret this market. I have experience. I have emotional control. I have the ability to participate safely and skillfully without fear. Many hours of screen time, practice, setbacks, and repetition have prepared me for this moment. Months and years I have put effort into my craft. I'm ready. I adjust my charts and finalize my trade plan. I define my key levels. I define my risk. I define exactly what conditions must be present before I participate. I have already done the work required to perform well today. This is what showing up for myself looks like. As we move closer to the opening bell, I continue priming my mind. Today, I choose patience over impulse. I choose discipline over emotion. I choose execution over hesitation. I choose consistency over excitement. I choose progress over perfection. I am calm. I am prepared. I am ready. Let's go. The opening bell arrives. My session is live. Volume begins to flow into the market. The morning is still young, quiet beneath the growing energy of traders around the world stepping into action. Deep breath now. The smell of coffee sharpens my focus. I settle back into my chair and I watch the first candles beginning to print. I enjoy observing the opening energy take shape. There is no rush, no pressure, no need to force anything. I mentally review what my ideal setup looks like. I already know the type of trade I am willing to take. I know my position size. I know my acceptable risk. I know how I intend to manage the trade if my setup appears. The soft hum of my computer and the glow of my monitors create the backdrop for my work. I calmly cycle through my charts and data as they expand. The excitement I feel is controlled and measured. I'm not here to gamble. I am here to execute. Relaxing my shoulder and jaw, I take a slow, deep breath. I feel centered, focused, present. Even as the volatility begins to increase, my breathing remains steady. I have the patience to wait for true opportunity. I do not chase. I do not react emotionally. I scan for clues, for acceptance, for rejection, for confirmation. I continue observing how price behaves around my critical levels. I review my notes and remind myself exactly what conditions I planned to trade. I remain composed and intentional. I remind myself that my goal today is not to feel excitement. My goal is to make high-quality decisions. My behavior will honor my preparation. My actions will align with my standards. I am here to execute my edge. Suddenly, I notice one of my best setups beginning to develop. The market is moving into an area I anticipated. Price is interacting with my level. The order flow begins supporting my thesis. I feel connected to the rhythm of the market. I watch price stretch, pull back, respond. As consolidation develops around my planned entry area, I prepare myself calmly. I aim for an entry that aligns with my trade plan and allows for a clean, logical stop. No hesitation, no second guessing. With a calm confidence, I execute the trade exactly as planned. I set my target. I place my stop. The trade is now live. I trust my preparation because the work has already been done. Do I feel butterflies? A little, and that's okay. I welcome that feeling. It reminds me that I'm alive. I am participating, that I am willing to take calculated risk in pursuit of meaningful reward. At first, price rotates slightly around my entry, a little in profit, a little out. This is normal. Every trade involves uncertainty. My risk is already defined, so I do not overmanage the position. I continue scanning my live data and order flow. I stay objective. I'm trading information, not emotion. Price continues responding well. Momentum begins building. I instinctively recognize that my trade is proving itself. This is the opportunity I waited for. This is why my patience matters. As momentum increases and price pushes through an important area, I intentionally add to the position per my system. I stay composed. I stay disciplined. With skill and efficiency, I adjust my targets and manage the trade according to plan. Everything is unfolding as it should. I continue allowing the trade room to work. As profits build, I notice anxiety attempting to enter my mind. The quiet voice whispers, "Don't give it back. What if this reverses? Maybe you should exit now." I recognize this voice: scarcity, fear, emotional protection. I don't fight it. I simply observe it and return my focus to the data. My edge requires trust. My growth requires courage. My desire to succeed is stronger than my fear of losing. Almost instantly now, partial profits began filling. Good. I acknowledge the progress while remaining emotionally neutral. My work is not finished yet. I continue managing the remaining position with intention. I understand that markets naturally pause, rotate, and consolidate before continuing. I do not panic during healthy pullbacks. I stay aligned with the conditions in front of me. My data still supports the trade. My plan still supports the trade. There's nothing I need to force. I take a slow, deep breath. Take a brief step away from the screens. Freshen my water, freshen my coffee. When I return moments later, price is approaching my target. Within seconds, the remainder of my target order fills. I slowly exhale. I thank the market for the opportunity. I fulfilled what I set out to do today. This is what I know how to do. This is the result of preparation, discipline, and repetition. I will continue showing up and executing like this again and again, every day. As I stand up, stretch, and smile, I breathe deeply. I feel such gratitude for this life. I embrace the opportunity to trade. I embrace the opportunity to grow. And I trust that everything I am building is continuing to unfold exactly as it should. Thank you for being here with me this morning, guys. Practicing these intentional trading visualizations to support and rewire our personal psychology is really impactful. This is the behind the scenes work that takes focused effort and consistency to have it grow and become a normal part of our process every day as traders. It's worth your effort though, because as this practice every morning, it really does help develop our skill in picturing ourselves successfully executing our system and achieving all of our goals. Not every trading day is going to be perfect, but when we visualize what it looks like and feels like to approach the market with intention to our system and our plan and our mindset, we change. Purposefully filtering what information you feed your brain and directing your thoughts specifically for your highest good immediately before stepping into your arena is neurologically powerful for high performance. So good job showing up with me this morning. I appreciate you being here, and let's handle this trading day. Happy trading.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. I think we're having. Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. Justin has had some internet issues this week, as you may have heard and witnessed. This was an issue on another day this week as well. Sorry about that. I'm gonna hang out with you, and we'll see if he can get his things dialed in this morning. But we can see what we can see on the stock market and see what we can find for opportunities. Yeah, exactly. Justin's going to try and pop in here and join us any minute, but I will get us started and see what's up. So let's look at the NQ. We definitely started with that pump right before market open. I was like, what is happening? It's so strong. But now we're sinking back in. And so I'm very curious to see what will happen here. Let me get these lines out the way. How we treat yesterday's value area. So what I am looking at is if the supplies or the demands hold, basically. I mean, that's like my whole system here. And so right now I'm seeing a fall back into this value area. And so what I'd like to see is how my levels respond. So this one was a key level. If we were going to be down here, I was going to shoot for the long up to this point of control from yesterday. Oh my gosh, we're already 5 minutes in. But that already was tagged right at open, and now we're sinking down on ES. On NQ, the point of control is still kind of coming at us here. Actually, I really like this short right here. Let's see if I can get a piece of this, actually, because this is my target right now. We're coming up on it. So let's see if we still get some momentum down. So we fell back into this purple area here is my value area from yesterday. We were kind of sideways overnight, kind of grinding up, push up pre-market, and then immediately bears are kind of defending, which we're in supply from yesterday. We're also in the upper bands, and we're shooting for this naked point of control here to start. So let's see what she does here. She keeps thinking. I'm going to take a couple off when we get there. This is my first target here. Sorry, guys, let me tell numbers. 421 is my target for this downside sell that we're in right now, my first target. I want to buy that, not sell it. Trade is happening fast, you guys. I'm like, I was pretty much ready, but Justin losing his internet. So I don't know if you guys got in on this with me. It's a rapidly evolving short. I'm trying to get my orders placed. Heavens. Just to scale out here at my target 421. For the first downside target on NQ. If this breaks, then I'm looking at, let's see, 368 as a target down. VWAP, we kind of just tagged already. We're sinking very fast to the first target here. What is up? Michael, Ricky, Mary, good morning, everyone. We are already halfway to our first target. We're up $600 on some micros. It's happening so fast. I'm sorry, you guys. I kind of whipped my chart together quickly here, but that was my target. I love the point of control target, and in coordination with VWAP, in coordination with the early market momentum. Now I'm going to get my stop right on top of this candle. This is a breakout of the first 5-minute opening range. Right here, break back into value. The first move can be choppy though. I'm actually going to let this trade close out for the second half if it comes back to my entry price. No, I'm going to give it this whole candle. Right here. Okay. Let's see if I can keep sinking now. I got my first target at the 341, and I just moved to break even because stop gain. That trade happened very fast. It's bouncing a little bit off that level, which is the point of control and the VWAP. I am kind of fast, Jonathan. I had my trade plan done ahead of time, though. I had these levels drawn, and this was a key direction, like a key target if we fell back into this value, into this area. ES is falling fast as well. Oh, why does it always go to that? Goodness. Okay, so for ES, we're falling back into it. And I like this target down here of 75.25 for ES. However, there is going to be a little bit of resistance here, I think, on this chart that we're seeing here. I want to see, give it a minute to digest. This is happening pretty quick. I want to draw. Where did my drawing tools go? It's weird. My little hotspot drawing tools are not there. I want to put the first 5-minute range on my chart officially as well. I'll slow down a minute now that I got my first trade. Oh, we're still sinking. MNQ. Yeah, we're still sinking nicely. Okay, so I'm going to put my next scale. I want this target down here for MNQ if we can go that low. 265-ish is my lower target for these. But that's, it's a good bit of distance away from where we're at right now. So I'm not necessarily trying to rush it, but I think that is where we're headed. So we'll see if this stop will hold or if it's going to bounce around more than this and hold up at VWAP. If it holds up at VWAP, then I don't really want to hold this trade right now. I want to see what more happens if we chop around here and if the sellers can remain in control or if not. And so first grab, I took half, and then we're going to see what this candle does here. If it takes me out, that's fine because it's oftentimes kind of bouncing in the morning. And if it's not a strong continuation direction, then I want to just wait and let it tell me what it's going to do the rest of the morning here. ES is falling a little bit more aggressively, but they're both sinking. ES broke through VWAP with strength. And NQ is bouncing off of VWAP. So NQ is a little bit stronger, but also falling with strength. So I'm not at all mad about this fall here. I think that there's definitely more downside. We're just going to ride it a little bit. I think ES is going to go for that 25. But it's bouncing here. We'll see. Okay, so it's giving a wick off of VWAP, you guys. Sorry, I'm like watching all my screens getting oriented because I look at the different things. Okay, so yeah, this is bouncing off VWAP, and so I'm just going to let it bounce here and see what it wants to do. Because this is kind of a nice bounce area as well here. ES fell hard into a support area from yesterday, and NQ also on that naked point of control as well as VWAP. So they both could hold up here, which is very interesting to see if they will or not. Be nice if VWAP retested the ES broke through VWAP. I'm just looking at both different charts here. Because I trade ES predominantly. It broke through VWAP, which is this blue line, and it fell into support of yesterday and the previous day. And now it is kind of bouncing here. And so I'm wondering if it wants to retest this, at least this VWAP breakout, which would be an interesting like retest area for it to come back to, especially since momentum kind of slowed on there. And we're kind of in this buy area here. So let me see about seeing if this long will hold. I don't know. It could just come up and retest. So I want to come up and see if it'll retest and then give us another short direction, because the opening range here was short, right? Open and it started falling. Make this kind of a neutral color for this first 5-minute range. We'll see if we want to retest it here. I think we definitely could, which the retest would be around the opening range breakout and VWAP, which is around 55.5 on ES is kind of what I'm looking at here. And then we'll see what happens there if it does go up and do that retest. It definitely, the momentum down kind of stalled out here, which is a logical location, but the momentum for opening range is definitely down. We'll just see if it wants to retest this breakout or if it wants to continue. Right now, it can continue to sell. NQ is doing the same. Okay, let's see if we can get this sell down to. I'm going to see about getting this sell here for continuation down to that 25 area. As pressure continues, momentum continues on the downward side. See if we can't get a join here. Looks like it wants to continue to dump here. Yeah, NQ is doing the same thing. And NQ again has got targets down the downward side. 68 here is coming pretty fast. And then like the target is down at 265, is way down here, but I think we got some momentum down this morning. What she wants to do.
All right, Becky, I think I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Welcome back.
We are going old school on my 3-year-old Chromebook right now.
What? Nice.
But it'll work. It'll get the job done.
I want to hold this. Love it. Good job. Well, we're seeing if we get a continuation on this sell, but it's really bouncy in here. So I got the first short and then I got out and now I'm back in on ES here. Momentum is down at open. We slid back into yesterday's value. And so now we're seeing if we want to go down to the lower ranges or if we want to hold up, because there's also a lot of support yesterday. Yesterday we gave a lot of support in right in here, which is where we're at right now, which is why it's kind of struggling. But there's also some key bounces down around here. And I think that there's, some more directional move to the downside here. However, this is a very key area. You see how it consolidated. The morning direction was down, it bounced off of that, and it hesitated here too with the volatility that we experienced. So it'll be interesting to see if it holds up here or falls. But I do think that this is a downward target. Okay. Let All right, we'll see if we get continuation. Look at this 15-minute candle. Definitely a bearish engulfing at open. Sunk back into this area, but also it was a bearish engulfing into demand zone. So I'm going to definitely keep this tight. And let me go help you out. Okay, let me go help you. I'm going to pop out for here for just a minute. Let me just put my stop on this. I'll put it right above this candle on the 5 on ES. So we're taking that 5-minute risk on ES, which is right at, I need to see my levels, maybe. 5550.
Don't mind me. I'm just, my trading view is at default right now, so I'm trying to get it back to where it was.
Oh, goodness. Appreciate you, Justin. I'm liking the downside here. I know, dump it, right? That's what I'm saying. So I've got a short position on ES, and my stop is managed on the 5 minutes at like 550-ish. I'm aiming for 525.5 from a value area low from yesterday, which is like a really good confluence. However, we are in demand. So if this one doesn't work, I will not be surprised, and that will be just fine. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Hey guys, we're in an interesting spot, kind of the chop range from yesterday. And apologies if my camera looks terrible, my internet's terrible. For some reason, my desktop, the internet is being incredibly choppy today. So we're kicking it old school. I'm on like a 3-year-old Chromebook that I have not turned on in about 6 months, but it works, so that's good. But it looks like Becky is short. I do see the short position. The only thing is I'm looking at the longer time frames, and I am leaning a little bit bullish on the longer time frames, but once I go down to the 15-minute and lower, it looks bearish. But like I said, we are smack dab in the middle of yesterday's range, and also the range from about 10 o'clock to midnight last night, and then almost all of London. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get any continuation until we kind of break above 500 or below about 350 on the Qs. Inside this range, I think it's going to be pretty back and forth, just like it was yesterday, with no real continuation. And the only continuation we got yesterday was after FOMC, which recovered basically as soon as Asia opened right back into the range we're talking about. So it's definitely an interesting spot. And today is Thursday, but it's basically Friday because tomorrow is a holiday. So I'm going to assume big money's on the sidelines right now. Volume's going to be a little bit lower today. Might be a range-bound day. We'll see. Short at 452, L to the face. Yeah, I mean, I could see like a 490, 500 short, something like that. But I personally will not be getting in the middle of this stuff. So that's kind of my plan. I realistically, I want to wait for a 350 break or a 500 break to pick a direction. And just me, if I'm looking at the 4-hour chart, if my chart will load so I can look at it. We'll see. Your stop was 500. Yeah, okay. Man, I'm having all sorts of issues today. Now my trading view does not want to load. Let's refresh this bad boy. Next step, I'll be streaming from my phone if this doesn't work. Okay, we're at 500 right now. So curious if the bulls can push and hold over 500, and it looks like it does. I'm looking at the 4-hour chart, and the area the bulls needed to break was that 350 to 375 area. We came back, retested it, pumped up. Now we're trying to push past 500. So my head's kind of leaning towards the bullish side. Main area of interest if we break out is 600. If we can clear 600, it's going to be smooth sailing for the bulls. And the drop yesterday was basically caused because what's his name, Marsh, kind of showed his hand that he'd be more interested in rate hikes. I think that's the FOMC committee was split 50-50. I think 9 out of 18 voted that they were, probable towards hiking the rates. So that was kind of the drop we were at. So it was kind of a knee-jerk reaction drop like yesterday. So now we're kind of recovering. We're breaking over 500. I think we're going to head towards 600. But let's see if we can get confirmation over 500.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Becky.
Thank you. Sorry about the morning vibes. Yeah, this support here is holding from yesterday. We tapped back into that level. It was on VWAP and the point of control, and it is holding nicely, curving up really beautifully here. Okay, so it broke. Blaze this down. I know. I was hoping it kept dumping on NQ and ES, but it fell into a key support, and so I kind of like that opportunity as well for when this held here. So looks like she wants to push here. If we hold above 537 is a support. That's my value area high from yesterday, and we're right at it now. So a close above that is definitely a bullish sign for me on NQ. ES has retested that VWAP like we talked about earlier, and so we'll see if it can break through that. Right here, this blue line is the VWAP, and so that was the retest here that I wasn't in, but that worked nicely. Okay, so we tapped that 537, and now we're getting a little bit of rejection off of that, which makes sense. We'll have to see if it holds or not for the rejection, because this could be a potential move for the downside for the hold back inside this value, if this holds as resistance here.
There's some tough price action this morning.
Yeah, the first short was quick and fast, nice and smooth, but then it bounced here a lot. But I think we might have continuation lower into these lower areas. But the way it bounced so hard here, I don't know. I'm hesitant to rejoin the short, but I do think it could push down lower.
Yeah, my kind of no touch zone personally is like that 350 to 500 area that we were dealing with all of yesterday. Inside that, it's like scalps only for me. One of these sides really needs to break with confirmation to get anything.
Yeah, inside that really is like where it's bouncing back and forth on, and that is where all the price action was from yesterday as well. And so we could want to retest the lows here, but we already retested the midpoint and got some strong pulls, and so there's definitely an argument back and forth. Both teams have had push and pull here, but I like this rejection here. I'm going to take a stab at this short. My full target is way down here, but like I said, we are in this chop zone, and so I'm just taking some stabs at this market here this morning, see what we can see because of this rejection here. My value area high. What would need to happen though is a break of the low that we've already experienced, because that was right along 368 is the support down there. So we'll see about taking 370 scale here, which would be a break below the morning range. The first 50 minutes was a strong bearish engulfing, which is an interesting look. Gives me a little bit of like momentum bias on the morning.
If we can break under like 440, bears might take it, but I'm not convinced on either side right now.
Yeah, I love that. It's a good play. It's a good play.
And there it is. I think I'm gonna hop in.
I think the way that it had a bearish engulfing net open, giving momentum, and then it did a bounce off of VWAP and a retest of my resistance here, and it wicked off of it immediately. I think that that's bears defending, and so I think that we could go down and test the lower levels from yesterday. I took a little stop out in there, expecting the continuation too soon because of early momentum, but this pullback actually makes me feel, it's not abnormal, right, to get a pullback after you get an engulfing. But what matters is if resistance holds, and I think I see that here with this wick.
Yeah, so I'm in at, what was my fill? 426, it looks like.
Oh, nice, right around.
Oh, that's a gross fill.
441. Let's see if she can.
That was a market in. That was a bad fill. Boo.
Let's see what she does here.
Just need VWAP to go, and then it should be fine. We should at least hit 400, I would think.
VWAP goes right here. The morning low goes right here. We've got some downside distance. That's what I'm saying.
And then we got the 4-hour candle about to close. Still kind of a bullish close to me, though, on the 4-hour, and anything above 3, just the previous resistance, 380. So we'll see if we can hit down there.
There's a big wick on that 4-hour.
Yeah, it's kind of a buying wick to me. So that's the only reason I was hesitant about shorts. I was saying that while you're gone.
Yeah. Well, the momentum yesterday turned with strength after we tagged those levels with the news. So, yeah, we got to see. I mean, the opening plays can be tricky, but the 15-minute candle, the 15-minute pattern is strong for me. And when it gives such a strong momentum, oftentimes there is a nice retracement, and then there's some continuation. Not always. Sometimes it's just a push into a level, and then that's that. I like to follow.
I really don't like when the 4-hour and the 15-minute are conflicting, because those are my two drivers of price, and when they're going opposite directions, it's tough. Like the 15-minute plays out, then the 4-hour takes over quickly. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. The buy limit is my scale. Yeah, that will take off one of my shorts. Yeah. You don't like reaction. Yeah. It's really bouncy here. I don't know that it's going to hold or not. So, take your own risk there. This is the 15-minute opening range that I like, and then I got the retracement and then a rejection off of a key level. So that's a setup for me. However, I kind of hesitated on entry as well. I would have got in higher up here, but we'll see, because as Justin said, this is a chop zone from the last couple of days. And we're getting, there was a strong bounce off of VWAP 15 minutes ago. And so there's conflicting information here.
And we're in that same range. So like I said, guys, it's gonna be really wonky in this area. Like you're seeing these 30, 40 point, 50 point bounces, drops.
Yeah.
And it's essentially Friday, so it's all lining up to be an interesting day.
Yeah. This is irritating. Well, it could be, yesterday, sometimes after the big days with a lot of volatility, it gets really obnoxious too. It'll do like this barcoding and stuff. And it will give false directions on either side. And so, I don't know, my channel.
Oh, was it witching day? That would explain a lot too. All right, so we're right back at 500, guys. So that 4-hour candle did close incredibly bullish, in my opinion. It's a big old doji, but big buying wick. Structure closed above previous, consolidation. So in my mind, I believe we're gonna go higher.
We're gonna shoot.
We tapped that support multiple times today already. So I'm leaning to the bull side, but we need a clear break and hold of 500.
Yeah.
I'd say even a 5-minute candle close above 500, and then we can probably get some sort of confirmation to hop in. Because right now, anything you hop in this area, treat it as a scalp.
Yeah.
In either direction, take your money quickly, de-risk, put a stop loss or break even, protect yourself. Because we've seen both sides have gone, 25, 30 points green just to get wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm buy side too on the direction the way we curved yesterday, and then we pushed up overnight. And so I really am trying to see if this holds the downside, but I don't think it is. I'm going to start pulling off some risk now that we're talking about it. Because this could be the curve up here. This is a double tap of VWAP, and the bulls were there as well. So it's giving buy sides for sure.
Yeah, I might start scaling in to longs.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like the way it's curving up here. Yeah, it's gonna rip. Yeah, I'm like team. I'm team. All right, Jesse.
I got tapped in.
All right, I'm switching teams here. How to get this business.
I wouldn't say this is like an A+ setup or anything, but
it's
a setup.
I don't like the shorts anymore because I did not get continuation. This would have been the move right here to have the continuation play. That was the move that I was hunting. Is it falls in, pulls up, hits this resistance, and sells down. And this right here, this 5-minute candle where it tapped that VWAP again and pulled off of it fast, is not a sign that it's working out. So cutting it before even the stop is like, if you don't like it anymore, you don't like it anymore,
There we go. Pump this up.
Go.
If we break 525, we should run up to, my first target's 558 for this. But again, I'm still pretty hesitant today, guys, being that it is witching day and it's basically Friday, and price action has been very back and forth. Might be a see green, take green day, Becky.
I know. I'm like, meh. Tomorrow's triple witching day, but it's holiday. So does that make it today? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of changes this week. Yeah.
I mean, so far this price action today has been you see 25, 30 points and then it's gone. Which is not ideal on NQ because that's it's not that much room to work with.
Obnoxious. I've lost my little hot buttons here, but yesterday's high of day is where 584. We tapped that at open and then rejected off of there. So we'll see if we can get back and take that out. We already took it out this morning. So then we've got targets for the high of day this morning, could be a scale on this long here. And then we'll see what is further left. There's that sell off here. And so I would say the next kind of target up.
This 525 area needs to go quickly.
Yeah, it needs to pop here. Let's go. Really dancing.
Yeah. Man, it is so weird trading on a laptop right now. I haven't done this in forever. One screen.
You pivoted fast.
Yeah, I got to do something. Next step was putting the camera on my phone.
Oh, you're a good man.
It's really weird. Something's up with some software on my computer because the internet's working fine on here, fine on my phone, but it goes in and out on the desktop. It's very strange.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's some pumps.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Target one hit, guys. 50 points.
Boom. Again, back to the spot.
I'm actually going to take that. That's $500.
Nice. I'm going to take a scale.
Full target 600. If 600 goes, guys, game over. Well, Blank, I don't usually trade if I'm not sitting at my desk. So my laptop is for basically when I'm traveling. So I don't really need anything special because if I'm not at my desk, I don't want to be trading.
I am the same way. Like I use the other work on my laptop, but I don't really like to trade on it because I just don't feel the same sort of tension.
Yeah, I can do busy work and stuff like that, but trading and having multiple things going. Like right now, I got to switch between Discord, the YouTube tab, and then Trading View. That's a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could get one of those. They sell those things you just put onto your laptop. It turns into 3 screens. Maybe I'll get one of those just to be safe.
And you could get an extra screen and like click it into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I scaled one and moved my stop into break even. I'm going to see if it'll take out the high of morning here, which is 614.
This thing doesn't even have an HDMI port.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's a Chromebook. Literally just the bare minimum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, last year I upgraded from a Chrome to a Dell, and it's been like real nice if I need to use it.
Yeah. Like I said, I bought this just to have internet, and that's about it. And watch Netflix. Okay. Let's see if we can get that 600. Solid play, though.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good long. That short rejection was short-lived, and VWAP held strong.
Yeah, Hood, I need more monitors. I agree. That guy, Mr. Hood, has like 30, literally, like Blank said, 30 screens in his office.
I mean, control center.
Mm-hmm.
We're dancing around the 550, 560 area. It's outside of this support from yesterday, but it's seeing what it can do here.
I feel pretty good about taking my cash right there.
Yeah.
But we should go higher.
I think so too, but it's just having some, obviously they're going to have difficulty because that's where this bearish engulfing started, but.
That was just a pure level to level play for me. I'm not going to mess around today.
I like it.
Break over that 580 next, 580, 600, and then call it a huge win.
Go.
There's 580.
I still got a couple left, so we'll see.
You'll get that 600. There's no way you don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it at 597 for the scale, which is the top of the bodies of these.
Yep, makes total sense.
I'm sorry, I have a bigger time frame up. Let's go 5 minutes. It was a good turn here. Got a little wick on the top here in this resistance zone, but that was a strong bullish push here. Strong, good volume. Let's see if she could take out the tops here. Justin already locked out. I'm going to see if it'll hold. Locked it in. She's coming right back down.
Man, didn't want to give you that 600.
Nope.
Close. Wow. I might have to pop back in if this comes back down.
A good retest right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good little bite. That was a nice wick off there. Did you get back in?
No, I didn't get back in.
Entry.
I wanted to go like a little bit lower.
Yeah. Hey, nice. Yeah, it's reacting from the first momentum here, so it could go a little bit lower here. It's a nice close above this 90 MA, close above VWAP. We're in the upper ranges. ES is a little bit weaker. Let's look at that. Oh, it always defaults to this other one, which is not it. It's crazy. I gotta back down my executions when I'm streaming. It gives me all kind of energy. I'm like, okay, let's get some action going. I'm just gonna see what this market has going on. I did it yesterday too. I gotta just observe more. So this is ES. She did not break outside of the morning range at all. This was a 5-minute, the bullish engulfing on the 5 at open, and then slid down, bounced off this demand, and is struggling a lot more here. It's really just dancing right at VWAP. And so that is weaker, which is going to be an issue for NQ. The ES is kind of dragging here. Let's see what gold is doing. Maybe there's something going on over there that looks good. She's bouncing back and forth here as well. Kind of waving. We're on the downward side now. It looks like there's a kind of a double bottom here. Look at that angle down. This was a strong push yesterday. Slide up overnight to this area and then slide down here this morning. So it looks like we're aiming down on gold. If this area can break, we could be coming back down for this low. I think the entry's up here though. This is
it's tough day for holding.
Ugh. I don't think
one of those days.
No. I think this is too extended. I don't want to chase an entry. I'd rather get really good entry.
I could see a pullback to like 488 maybe.
Yeah. She's pulling back nicely NQ. I just kind of was letting her do her thing here. I'd rather that long and letting it pull back and then see what she's going to do here. This sideways action, I mean, if we get a clean break, it's going to be much more ideal, obviously.
Yeah. I'm still leaning upside, but it's tough to hold.
This one is sliding back
in. If you got it with us, you basically saw 90 points go back to 0 within the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is rough.
I think to the first time.
Is sinking back into this morning range, which is very tight. What is the morning range here? It's 616 to 392, so 240 points. A good bit of distance here, but it's really kind of bouncy. I'll be right back.
All right, I think that was a really nice retest right there for about 500 guys. And in a perfect world, this is just going to rip past 600 on this next 5-minute candle. Pretty clean buy side setup. We broke out of the 500 area. We've tapped it a few times, but it's holding. So that's telling me bulls are in control. They're defending 500 and they want to go higher. So we need to get past 580 now. Then 600 is on the menu. 600, like I said, if 600 goes, this thing is going to fly. My next target would be 650. Basically 50-point TPs after 600 if we can get it. And guys, it is so weird for me doing this on one screen on a laptop. I'm used to my giant monitors in front of me. Don't even have my fancy microphone. We're going old school. All right, there's 600, guys. There we go. Beautiful, clean retest of that 500 area, and then 600 hit. Now let's see if the bulls want to finish the job. I could see a retest of about 560, 570 before going higher, but I'd like to see bulls just take over completely at the moment. Just absolutely rip through it. $588 and $560 are the areas I'm watching to hold right now. $588 would be your aggressive entry if you want to get in. $560 would be your safe entry. If $560 goes, it's heading back to $500. Yeah, this I didn't buy this thing for the camera. I'll tell you that. It looks like the internet's back up on my desktop, but I don't want to switch midstream and just ruin it. So we'll see. But 600's trying to be resistance, but I think it's just a slight pit stop before we go higher. Based on the average daily range, we do have a lot of room to go, like 300 points. Okay, there's a little push past. All right. Here's the retest I was talking about.
Ooh, look at that push up. You get in?
No, I didn't get in on that last 500 retest, but it ran right to 600 as expected. That was a super clean play.
Beautiful.
Now I'm kind of seeing if the NQ can hold 560 area.
Yeah.
That would be a really, really nice area for them to hold for the next push. If not, this is a double top in a pure range morning.
Yeah. ES actually curved up too, which is I like it when they start to move together. It got a little bit stronger on the bull side here as well. I would love it if ES reclaimed this morning entry here too, because this is a nice target to the upside on ES. I like this play. I'm going to try this one. Because I think we're curving up. I think VWAP held. I think the moving averages are getting up under it. And I think that we're going to go up for this target of 581 on ES.
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't push out. It's just a matter of if it's going to be now.
Yeah. Let's see if she can move up here. We're under VWAP. This good here. That was a nice close above VWAP on this candle. If I can add a layer here.
All right, I want to see if bulls can hold here.
Yeah, This is a good, both of them are giving a good pullback.
Okay, nice hold. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Come back, tap, and wick right back up and push over 600. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, that's good. Good move. Yes, wick down too. I got to add a little bit more size, and that's wicking back up. I don't want to add much more higher here. All right, come on. We are 7 minutes away from the initial balances, which is still tight in my mind. So if we can get a breakout in one direction or another, it could be a really good opportunity here. 35, 82. Wow, that's kind of actually a big range.
She's trying.
She's both pushing here. This is good. I think I might not.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
textbook play, guys. Beautiful.
Beautiful entry. I agree. I'm gonna sell.
Now let's get a real push out of here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna hold one runner on my ES. So for ES, my upper targets are 581 and then 600. If the bulls can hold here for ES. Let me flip back to NQ. There she goes.
NQ, I've got 650 area. The next one.
Yeah, and then 705 beyond that. I didn't get the Qs. I'm playing ES on this one while you guys play the Qs.
Well, it took us a few minutes to find the right direction, but nailed it again.
Yeah. Gave a couple pullback entries, which was cool.
Mm,
yeah, Blank. Nice.
Multiple opportunities this morning.
Mm-hmm. Alert so I can watch them both here. This breakout could hold the momentum here. Because that was a 5-minute close above the opening range. It does appear to be the direction. It does appear to be pushing. Fits with the overnight direction as well, holding off the hole we fell into yesterday.
All right, 600 is a potential re-entry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for full transparency, I am completely flat right now.
On a laptop with internet issues, no one can blame me, man.
Yeah, exactly. I got like 11 tabs open on one screen.
Oh, we haven't. Appreciate you hanging. I like to hang out. This is a good place to hang out in the morning.
Yep.
ES is pumping. It did a nice retracement after that bullish engulfing closed above VWAP. And then it did a nice retracement back to that. I got to add layer in a little bit, and then it continued to push higher. However, it is a little bit more it's a little more lower. So I like that because it has more direction to pump here versus being up in no man's land on NQ. But NQ, it's not no man's land. There's like plenty of targets above 650 and 705 on the Qs. This one has got a lot of range from yesterday still to fill. And NQ will pull it up here. I'm going to move my stop up under that retest that I got in on. Keep it pretty light, pretty tight. I like that risk.
I may have to hop back in. If we get to 590, I'm in. Oh, I'm in.
1 minute structurally, last 20 minutes. Yeah, it could throw back for sure. Yeah, yes, it's bouncing back here too. VWAP pulled. Good about it.
She's back in range, it looks like. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Get back this punch.
Yeah, obnoxious. Just took out the top and the sliding back in, which is that kind of obnoxious price action that, you get a good move and it goes faster than it locks in.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm getting out.
Yeah.
Small loss there. Yep. If this loses on the Qs, guys, we lose like 560, 550, right back to 500.
Yeah, she's sinking pretty fast. That's about to take out my stop over here as well. Oh, that was nice and profit for a minute. It was a small risk. I'm going to let it see if this will defend or not.
I will be right back.
Okay. It holds. It looks like it's about to get taken. Yeah, scrap it. All right, she's being real obnoxious today. That just took back a lot of the range on NQ. Careful, guys. This is tight. If we can get a break of this balance now, we're closing back inside. We're going back inside. I'm going to put my initial balances on here because I think we're about there. So I can kind of see the parameters just even more clearly of where we're at in today's range. This one I'm going to take off because we've already kind of messed around with it. And this one is a higher target. We'll leave that. We'll clean it up. Yeah, I know, Michael. I'm trying to help navigate, but not into it, to be honest with you. This price action. We'll see. We'll see what it does here. This is a sink back in. It's giving some concerns for the buy side because there's some aggression on these bears, and that's taken out a lot. You're trying to get a continuation move potentially after this curve up, and this just took out like a whole lot of people. And not to say it couldn't still go up, but this is some pretty strong aggression on the smaller time frame. And it's kind of range bound. It's showing me like range bound vibes, like a strong drop it open, an attempt at a climb, but even then the 5-minute structure is dirty. And then now this candle right now is a lot of aggression here after we took out that high. So, we could come back for the lows, honestly.
And guys, I just got a message from TickBlaze. They're having issues with contract rollovers. So if you are using that, they're saying to just sit tight and don't try to trade for the moment.
Someone in our chat did say TickBlaze was giving them complications this morning. That was quite a while ago.
Hi, guys. Message. Contract rollover issue affecting MNQ, NQ, ES, MES. So basically everything we're trading.
Oh, super fun. Come on. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow, we ran right back. We literally ran right past 500 while I was gone from that.
Longs, man. The way it just took out the top and is sinking.
I mean, I think short's momentum play. So VWAP at least right now.
But we're almost there already. Like that's
trying to take stats. They trapped both sides on that this last hour.
Yeah, I'm getting little paper cuts. I'm getting some little wins and little stop outs. I gotta let it lie. On these paper cut days, sometimes you gotta decide, what is going on here? Yeah, vodka can't trade there. It's just not cute and it's riskier.
That's when you gotta decide to even.
Yeah.
That's when you decide to even do you want to keep doing it or do you want to risk just 5 more paper cuts?
I know. See, this looks like it could hold here. This is giving a wick off of this view up range, but then also look at this 15-minute, you guys. Like this is
I was just gonna say that is gross.
Oh, crap. Like this is like such a butthead candle right now. But then look at it, there's no continuation at all. Like we pushed back down and now we're getting a buy wick on that. Like this is the type of price action that is tricky to navigate. I mean, it's not impossible, of course. This could be a potential buy opportunity here, but this candle is very concerning the way it really threw back in. But now we're getting the buys again out of where we saw the momentum earlier. So when I can see an argument for both directions, that is when I'm in like C grade territory, honestly. Because right now I could see the long, but this was such an aggressive bear that I'm uncomfortable
Yeah, I mean, you can see the long, but you can also see the short at the
Yeah.
long TP. So it's tough, and especially like you said, 15-minute chart has a ridiculous selling wick and then a ridiculous buying wick,
Mhm.
and it's kind of sandwiched right around the 500 area. So I mean,
Yeah.
you're scalping your brains out if you're touching this right now.
Yeah, and even scalping your brains out, you can get caught
Yeah.
on the wrong
I mean,
side.
this is one of those, like on NQ, you see 25 points, you do take it.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
473 is bear target. Yeah, I like 421 here as well to go back and tap that for bear target, but we're really kind of range bound here. If this bearish momentum continues, that's a take out the extreme kind of momentum play, which would be the low of the morning here, which is that 392 would be my target if the bears could hold, but I am not really into it.
I still think we go higher, but this might be like an all-day grind session.
Yeah. I mean,
this is the kind of price action that kills your mental capital.
Yeah. And for me, like I do like VWAP, and I know a couple of friends in here also like VWAP, and all the price action today is on the upper side of VWAP. And so that's a bullish momentum for the day because all the candles are printing on the upper side of the average price that we've seen since reopened yesterday. And so that means on the pullbacks you buy long as VWAP is holding, which is the energy we're in right now. So that's a buy side opportunity is in this wick we're forming right now. But there's some bears that are taking out buys, so just gotta be careful with that. RIP into close. Yeah, triple witching is unpleasant because you get a little more choppiness. Like there's all kind of monkey business here. Very curious if this holds though on the long side right now.
Yeah, they're trying to destroy all the options players out there right now.
Yeah. Not a good morning for options plays. Oh my heaven. This is just killing theta. The longer we dink around here. When I get a morning 0 DT and I think that we're having a strong directional move, I really like holding it for like an hour, like maybe, because then there's no theta involvement and you get the first good pump and then you could be done. But if I tried that this morning, it would have not done it yet, at least. All right, can we hold? Can we hold, you guys? We're back above 500. We got almost to VWAP. We almost kissed it, and then we wicked off of it after that retracement. So this could be, I've said that before, but this could be some push up here. But honestly, I'm not going to engage because I just got some paper cuts already, and I just am not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with the 60 points I got earlier, and I'm gonna let price tell me that it's actually gonna do what I want it to do. I'm looking purely at the 4 hour, and it's gonna go higher, but these plays take forever to play out.
Well, and the thing of it is you could try and get your fills down here along this area around VWAP, and then kind of try to move it. It might be a day of just like setting it, going in small size, giving it a little bit of wiggle room, and then letting it see if it will happen.
Exactly. When you see price like this, guys, you have to get in at the value areas. Like it's not getting at a level, it's getting at the extreme levels for me. Like in the extreme levels would be down around VWAP, like 450 to 460 on the Qs would be my area of interest.
Yeah.
Which it tapped and then literally rocketed. So
but even right now it's not continuing. It's like hesitating.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. There's a head and shoulders. I'm looking at the 15, and I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
30-minute has no structure. The hour and the 4 hour have bullish structure. So that's what I'm getting my bias off of. Anything below that is just noise.
All right, let's see if this holds here for the longs because it's trying to hold this. This 5-minute that just closed a minute ago looks strong for the buys. It's got really good volume. It's got a nice wick off of a key level. If I was to scalp, I might be interested in this long right now. But just gotta be real careful.
Yeah, Marius, we just started this the streams barely a few weeks ago. So we're trying to build it up and gain momentum. Quick announcement, guys. I know the streams have been a little inconsistent, but moving forward, every day we will have the opening bell for 2 hours, and then every day we will have at least power hour, and then we will still have the labs and the podcast at 2:00 Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So we're not going to do full day streams anymore. We got some feedback from members that they didn't really care that we were looking at charts for 8 hours. The most important things that our traders wanted were the first couple hours of the market and the last hour or so of the market, and then some filler educational content in the middle. So we'll do a stream in the morning, cut it, and then we'll come back in the afternoon until you guys hear otherwise.
Yeah, and we end the streams green nearly every day. This morning price action is kind of obnoxious. Cut that short really fast, really early in the beginning. I got some paper cuts in the middle. We got a nice long there, but this price action today is tricky, but we are absolutely like showing up real traders, like talking about our edge, talking about what we see, what we like, what we don't like, what our concerns are, how we like to manage risk. So very real about trading here. And so, yeah, Justin just reviewed kind of the schedule changes, but hit the like button here because you'll get notifications when we are going live in the morning with that afternoon programming. And, we're younger on the YouTube scene, but check us out because we got some great plans here. Thanks.
Yeah, and the reason why I think you're saying is, we're focused on trading is a lot of people out there, they're running businesses. We are part of BluSky, so we're not doing anything but trading for the members. We're just literally here to talk BluSky and hit bangers.
Like this long right now, is anybody in it? Because this hold right now after that beautiful 5-minute buying hammer. I kind of wish I got in when I was talking it out, but I'm trying to.
Yeah, the 4 hours is a textbook buy side model.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, as intraday trading off the 4 hour chart, it's going to be a huge range. So, a pro tip for people if you want to trade the 4 hour chart, mark out the tops and bottoms of the consolidation candles after a direction's picked, and those are your value entries. So if you look at the chart, it'd be 373 and 354. That is your value area buy. And where did we come back pre-market? 360, smack dab in the middle of the value area. You get in there, you're holding all day, you're up almost 300 points.
This ES is doing what I wanted after it retested here. So I'm going to see one more time for this play here. Ooh, work on your pool. That's a good plan. And we got to balance it out. Like some days this price action is obnoxious. I'm red on the morning because I got caught in this trap here. But, that's just a day. Like that's that's probabilities of the game. Sometimes we get a lot of ace setups and sometimes we got to deal with some less than ideal conditions. But having balance and stepping away is always so valuable for our mental capital as well as our actual capital.
I'm going to assume today that, a lot of people take Fridays off. I'm going to assume they're treating this as a Friday.
I'm
curious if bulls can hold here.
Me too.
They're gonna push out. It's just when.
I'm trying to give this ES play a little bit of room because I really believe in this target and this play and this momentum shift here. So I'm going to try and layer into this as my last attempt of the morning.
I'm going to try a 560 long.
Yeah.
See if that gets stopped.
I'm still buy side as well. So let's see if we can take this. The 15-minute on ES is wild because look at this like giant bearish engulfing. And then these little, like they're trying. And just climbing back up the hill. They fell down, they rolled down the hill with their hand over face, rolling down in an ugly fashion, and now they're just climbing back out. That's what it looks like. A little bouncy. She's a little tired from the fall. Come on. Let's see if I get this last layer. Okay.
I am in.
Yeah, me too.
Quick $100. Okay, let's get that continuation.
Come on.
Or not. Or not.
Come on. You can do it, Missy. You can do it. She's pushing for that. Like this angle up of the price action, this angle of the VWAP, this is buy side shifting, like if you put like a regression channel on or whatever, like it's just getting in and holding is not cute because it's not momentum.
Mm-hmm. I might just have to sit cash. This is,
dude. I know this might be my.
I hate seeing like you get the reaction you want, you get the 15, 20 points, and then by the time you go to click sell, it's gone.
Yeah, these are giving fake outs. Like these are giving a lot of fake outs.
Like I said, long time frame valuators are basically the only move right now, unless you want to scalp.
I like this. Look, this broke the high. This fell back in. It couldn't even get to view up to kiss it. It gave a strong volume buying hammer off of the support with an angle up. I like this, but then this is kind of monkey business. It's like, come on.
Yeah, monkey business. That's a good way to put it.
Yes. Yeah.
Some tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery is right. Get it together.
All right, there we go. We're nice in profit now, guys. If you took the play with me, see if we can get continuation. Push over 580 should bring us to 600, but it's being tough.
Yeah, 643 is the high of the morning so far. We'll see if we can push that. That'll be really good.
I'm just gonna take I'm taking 600 if we get it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful round number.
Yeah. So we're at 20 points, 25 points, guys. That's a win right now for what we're dealing with. But I got my sell order at 600. We'll see if we get it. That would be 40 points. So that'd be a 50 small loss of like 15 to start for me. 55 on the last play, and this will be 40 when it hits. So I'll take that.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Strong work.
If this hits, I mean, I'm assuming it will, but
yeah,
it's been smacked down a bunch of times in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really dancing. Both of them are doing the same.
So like, you take your $200 if you're in 5 micros like I am, or potentially watch it go red. We're in a really choppy area. Nice little bullish close on the 15-minute.
Nice bullish continuation here as well. Now that we're opening, come on.
Get me out of this play. I don't want to be in it right now.
Give me a target. Scalp this too.
We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, 10 more points.
Yeah, the newer platforms are a little concerning. Vodka, I'm with you on that. There's so many products that are just being thrown out to market as if they're like well-established options in the trading world, but there's a lot of bugs with a lot of those opportunities. So yeah, take them all with a grain of salt, kind of.
Well, there's only so much testing you can do internally, and then when you roll it out to thousands and thousands of people, there's going to be issues.
Yeah.
But everybody's trying to get their product out as fast as possible. That's for sure.
Yeah, the market is really saturated. So just do your due diligence and research things, and
there, boom, we're out.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Push it. I like it. My ES is pushing into profit as well. I'm gonna side eye it and let her move.
All right, nice and green this morning. Good.
Beautiful. Longs and the pullbacks were the best opportunity, although it was tricky at times here. Sorry, I've got my chart share because Justin has got some sketch internet this morning.
Hotkeys, yeah. I'm not a hockey guy. I'll just put my limits on and call it a day.
This is my trade that I'm in over here on MES. Justin was in on NQ, and so he got his fill already. I'm trying to hold for this higher target. And apparently, I'm going to
first platforms, guys. I'm a big Trade-A-Bait fan. Trade-A-Bait, Trading View, keep it old school. I know it's not the most functional, but it works. All I do is buy and sell. I don't do anything else. So Yeah, I've never gotten into Rhythmic personally, but they do have platforms that you can connect to, like Quant Tower, Sierra Charts.
Yeah.
So I mean, it depends what you're using.
That's what I used for a long time is Rhythmic with Sierra, and I don't anymore. I'm Replicanto and Ninja, but it serves a purpose, but it's buggy. It's sure buggy as well. And Rhythmic has been around for a long time to still be so buggy. It's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh man, this might be the full breakout now.
God, I hope so. Cool.
Oh, well.
I got in with a decent size here on this MES. So,
are you revenge trading?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get back.
Oh, you're talking about not to revenge trade.
Come here, baby.
Say, don't do that. What are you doing?
I know. What are you doing? Oh, well, I actually feel pretty level. Like this has been the play. We're talking it out, and it's like, okay, we're curving up. We're holding them a VWAP. We're holding this up. And so this last one, I'm just talking it out with you guys. It's like these pullbacks are holding. But that's when I got in, and now it's like pushing kind of nicely. So, there's a lot of justification for this trade. We didn't see the bears were having the strength here. We'll see. I'm so sorry about my kiddos, you guys. I'm going to pop out really quick and we'll breakfast.
All good, all good. So if you are still long on the Qs, if you got in with me, that's TP2 at 654. So that's 100 points right now if you're still in. So congrats. Let me know if you took the play. And I'm sorry I'm not sharing my chart, guys. Like Becky said, I went to log on this morning and it worked for a second, then it cut out, restarted my router, did the same thing, and just decided to switch to an old laptop and just so I could be on. But this is looking great. If we can break above 650 and hold, 711 is my next target. And if bulls really want to send it today, guys, my target is 830. So my big target is 830 on the day if we really want to go. I wish I had the Dollar Tree internet. It's not. It's expensive. It's something with my computer. I don't know what it is. I really should just hardwire my desktop. But my router is on like the other side of the house. So I don't know. We'll see. I gotta figure something out. What's up, Eric? Your target's 830 also. Let's go. We are in sync, my man. 840. Oh, we gotta tighten up, guys. We're too far off. But we topped that 650-ish area, pull back. I really just want to see bulls hold 600. 600 is a potential entry if you want to get in. That would be a clear break of structure if we can get like if this 15-minute candle closes above 600, it's huge for the bulls. And then Becky's play on ES. If you want to hop in at her entry, I could see it pulling back to there.
I know. I think I'm going to take off a couple here, just because I'm not really wanting to give all this back.
Yeah, blank. It's not the router because my phone has incredible speed right now. This laptop has incredible speed. I might need to add some antennas to my desktop or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because I was doing a speed test yesterday, and my phone or my computer was like 90% slower than my phone in the same exact spot.
It's like a processor or something.
Yeah, I mean it's a new computer too. I don't know why. I wonder if I've just been dealing with like janky internet this whole time, and it's just finally catching up with me.
All right, so I scaled a couple in profit and then put my stop right below. It's going to do this malarkey. I'm going to lock in some green.
Yeah, you might just have to go to the library. That's true.
The library is great.
Go to the public library, use their computers every morning. Should I bring my microphone and my webcam too?
Yes. I know somebody who trades at a coffee shop. They just like to get out of their house. Their favorite coffee shop is by their house. It's super chill. They go post up. Like, and they love that.
I used to do that when I was just not doing anything else, just to get out of the house and see people.
Right. Okay. I de-risked a little bit because it's so dang bouncy and took a couple off in profit. And then my stop is right below this last bear attempt. And so
you know what I should do? Should I just bring my mini PC, my 32-inch monitor, and just post up at Starbucks?
Might be fun. The barista could come and say hi to everyone.
Get some looks for sure.
People be like, wait, you get some BluSky, new traders. Be like, yo, check it out.
Yeah, honestly, that would be good for promo.
That's like Mike mode. He like everywhere he goes, he's like, yo, you heard of like stocks trading?
Hey, do you trade?
Yeah. It's good energy.
Honestly, I should go by college and do that. That would be hilarious. I guarantee we'd have like 100 new traders.
There would be some interest for sure.
Should make it some kind of reality TV show. Where is Justin going to trade today?
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, right. And then tomorrow I'm in the passenger seat of a car.
Oh, but then people are going to be concerned about your welfare.
Gonna think I'm homeless.
Welfare check on Trader Justin.
Right.
Just keep it on the up and up. Make sure you guys have some lighting. It's not a little dodgy. Oh,
yeah, call us the day after the loan disbursement. There we go.
How's your fight? Yeah. Funny. All right. I scaled off 4 in profit and then break even on this attempt here because we're getting wicks on both of them again, which is the name of the game today. In Q as well, took out the high, which is what it's been doing, like taking out the high and then immediately retracing on these pushes here. So let's see if it can actually break higher. It did break technically, the initial balance, the morning range. And so that's bullish as well. Intention, but we are getting some sick retracements. Okay, we need a welfare check on blank now. Maybe just go inside McDonald's instead of like the bushes. Is the range there? All right, bulls. Come on. They came close to my entry on ES, so you could have joined there potentially as it's wicking. Pushing up here, continue.
What's a big table?
God, you gotta. Wait for him. Okay. You guys are going to know my kids after I stream here much longer. Chicken nuggets if you got red day. See, make friends. That's good. Okay, and you're just an animal lover. I get it. So the bushes are not creepy. They're just home. Sharing with the birds. I'm all about wildlife support. I think Justin popped off again. His internet has been super sketch. But, we'll see. We'll see if he can get back in. I just did a little retracement on both NQ and ES. I have this chart up because this is my fails on ES. And my stop is at break even, which is this last bullish candle. It did retrace and wicked off of it. And so I could see either game can play. I want to try and hold for this target because if it hits it without me, it'll be kind of annoying. But this is not my first attempt. And so I can't take much more than this. All right, come on, bulls. Let's see. I like this buying wick, as I said. I think let's pop in NQ. We'll watch them both here because I know we got a lot of NQ traders around here. These patterns are very similar, although NQ is stronger. It's pushing up farther. The reason why I'm in ES is because we haven't tagged a key morning target for me. And so I like that there is a target right there that feels very within range. However, it's kind of sluggish, but I think that we are pushing towards that. NQ keeps popping the highs and having retracements. However, if this was the pop the high and the retracement, this is not as steep as this one. So that's a good sign for continuation on the bulls as well. Did we hit 650? We did. That 650 target we called out earlier was tagged here on this last push up. There was a retracement. 700-ish is a key level. When I'm aiming for a key level like that, I always get out just underneath of it so that I get my fill. I don't want to be the one where it goes just below it and then, you know, pops back in range. That's kind of obnoxious though. What up, Mary? Oh, hi, IQ. How are you? Got some friends in the house. All right, so this has been tricky, but we've been getting some options here on the longs on the pullbacks. Oh, you're amazing, RQ. Good man. Good man. Longs in the pullback have been the opportunity. However, there's been some stop outs happening left, right, and center as well. So this is a sort of a scalp. Justin did a great job of locking in some green and cutting his loser short really fast. So just a cut, I think maybe even one tiny loss or maybe two tiny losses and two bigger gains. And so he's nicely green. I was the flip side of that. I had a couple wins and a couple losses getting paper cuts. So meh, but I like this long. I scaled off 3 in profit, and then my stop is not break even, and I'm aiming for kind of the high on ES, which is my point of control from yesterday as well. And my target is almost a full point underneath of it because my target is 81.25 is my point of control. So I'm going to get out at 80.75 for 2 of my micros I have left, and then I'm going to see if the other one can run a little bit, if the bulls can hold. So that is my play. I do have to I'm going to leave my camera on. Nick, just leave it up. I'll just pop right back in view here in just a quick second, you guys. I'm going to get my one kiddo out the door to his summer camp. Leave NQ up because a lot of you guys are watching NQ. I like this. If the orange lines are my initial balance range, it's like moderate, but honestly kind of small. And so we have popped the high. Everything is angled up. The moving averages are riding underneath price action. VWAP is holding up. All the retest held on VWAP with strength. These are all bullish signs. And so if you are in, you just have to kind of manage your risk. But it has been taken out stops. So you got to kind of, it's tricky. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. I'm going to get this kiddo out the door with a friend. Bye. I'm here too. All right, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, yeah, still retracing. Yeah. Took out the high, still retracing. Let's see what's going on over here on the ES.
Man, I want to hop back in long, but
it's just doing the
I
same.
don't know if it's worth it.
Dude. This trade I don't hate because I already locked in some green and my stops to break even. So I'm just going to let it play. I'm not really invested.
I'm up like $600 on the morning. That's this is a Friday for me. So like that's more than enough, but the setup is screaming bullish to me still.
Yeah, but it's also like real obnoxious with it.
Yeah, we got our 15-minute close above 600, which I wanted. But I'm just worried about a deep retracement. That's a sweet, like we're just slowly sweeping the highs and then huge pullback every time.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I should wait for a pullback to 500 again.
Well, Vodka makes a good point about VWAP, and that has been kind of the rhythm, you could say, of like where we are getting like a good hold. ES is weaker, so let's just go. I let that stop get taken, and but it keeps doing these buying wicks, it keeps like retesting, and it's doing deeper retracements. Basically, it's you got to hold your retracements on the 15-minute is a safer place to put your risk. However, this one took it, but right now the 15-minute is holding.
What's up, Trader Cat? I think Becky's on a buffer account right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a sim account. I'm trading a personal account right now because I'm not on screen.
Yeah. I traded my BluSky eval and then a personal account on the side. I'm done with my personal account. I'm not trading extra on that anymore. I caught first short and then I caught a little stop out and I let that one be done. This one I'm trying to see if I can get another move on, but I just keep getting like that last one was a small win and meh.
All right, I'm gonna try a 590 long.
Vodka staggered in. What up, Trader Cat? By the way, I haven't seen your name on here too often. Welcome to the team. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Are you NQ or ES or what's your jam? These days are hard for risk management because these candles are not tiny and the wicks are getting taken out on either end. So if you are a person who manages it on like the 5-minute candle range, as is my general standard, stops are getting taken, so you have to give it a couple 5-minute candles, which is essentially managing on the 15. That being said, you zoom out to 15 of the morning. That also wasn't super consistent. The first breakout came back and it came almost all the way down to VWAP. However, this was a nice buying opportunity. And at this point, managing your stops on the 5 is holding. However, we are currently in a retracement. So it's hard to say, it's not over till it's over. This 15-minute candle is 6 minutes form. So any game can play. But ideally, this could be the march up. This buying wick here off of this VWAP area, could have been held. However, holding it on the smaller time frames is tricky because there's been some retracements within that. So it's all about how you want to do your risk management, what size you do, how you treat your account here. But overall, we are sliding upward, which is obvious, as you can see, just the general direction and energy of the market, of the candles, of the VWAP, of the moving averages, of the breakout of the value area from yesterday, of the breakout of the pre-market high and the pre-morning high. So all the arguments are in favor of the bulls still, as well as like the 4-hour pattern as well. Overnight push upward. And so that's what we're trying to get some good trades off of, but it's just not giving a lot of like home runs at this point. Just kind of round out.
No, not really. I mean, that 500 entry we had earlier was pretty much the best play of the session, but it only lasted 2 candles.
Yeah.
And then it was immediately back to break even in the next candle.
Yeah.
But I think the 590 to 600 area is a decent spot to get in now.
Yeah, this down here is wicking off of this was good. I think vodka might have got in over here. Or might still be in. No, this didn't get low enough for those. You might still be in. Or waiting to see if you get your fills, I think. I said it was done before, and I took a little scalp on ES, which was just a little green bite there. So let's see. Let's see what she does here. Yesterday was a volatility event. Right now, so far today, there's no news coming off of that volatility. Sometimes the market just kind of fizzles a little bit and digests it. And so that is what we could be seeing. If you go out to the larger time frames, we're within this area. And so this was the large bearish fall of Tuesday when we had a really strong fall through Tuesday. And so we're back inside that range. And so sometimes filling out these big, powerful moves can be a lot of wonking around, a lot of kind of bouncing up and down, back and forth. But I do think that this high here, this like kind of red level here, 755, I think that is a key target to the upside if we can hold this momentum today. I would not be surprised at all if we tag that like 750 today, because it appears to be bullish and reclaiming this hard fall. And so if I was still in a long, I would be trying to hold a runner up to 750, because that's a key area of liquidity that would likely want to get tagged. However, it's been, not perfect here.
The live trading, the schedule change, we're kind of doing a little bit less. We're doing more. We're going to do the opening bell trade, so 9:20ish every day till about 11:30 every day, and then power hour every day. Those are going to be our two staple programs, and then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday there will be programming at 2:00. It'll be the podcast, the psych labs, and the technical analysis labs, and then we'll have special events here and there. But feedback from our traders, they didn't really care about all day trading. More so just opening and power hour are the two main points people want to see. So that's what we'll be doing moving forward. We'll cut the stream at 11:30, and then we'll pick it back up later in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. And we are wide open for feedback. So tell us what you guys like, what you want less of, what you want more of. And we are constantly refining and trying to be the best platform and TV that you guys can find in the morning. Real traders talking about exactly what we're seeing and what we're looking for, such as even, zooming out to larger time frames and why, the long bias and what a long target would be if you are interested in trying to hold something all day. I like that. Every single 1 minute session. Oh, this is my chart, you guys. So I apologize. Justin's going to be up and running soon. That's probably why you're like, what is all these entries? Like it's extra.
If I had to trade the 1 minute chart all session, I would blow my brains out.
No, I stick needles in my eyes. Okay, here's the pump here, you guys. This is a nice wick entry here. Nice, like the 15 minute is holding the last hour here.
Yeah, I mean the 4 hour chart's doing exactly what it was supposed to. There's just a lot of wicking around until it did it.
I love zooming out because just now in that large time frame, I'm like, okay, now I wish I was in NQ for that 750, because I really, I think there's such a high likelihood that it gets tagged just on structure and what the market likes to do, and it likes to fill back in these hard falls and reclaim that.
It should, yeah. I mean, even if we are going to be bearish, we had to retest that drop from what is that, Wednesday? From Tuesday? Yeah.
Tuesday into Wednesday were both bears. Yeah. And so it was kind of a beautiful setup for a pop, honestly, because 2 days of bearish after this market that we're in is strong, and potential resolution in Iran. It's a good setup for reclaiming. Yeah.
I mean, the setup was there. Like I said, it was just one of those things, only buy the value areas and don't do anything else.
Look for a sale. Like right now, we just broke the high. So it's not an entry opportunity today, because every time we've been breaking the highs, we've been retracing. But this is a new break of the high right now. And so let's see what can happen on the retracement. I don't know about Justin. I probably should cut it and just really situate my helm at what is that, 11:30 here?
Yeah, 11:30.
So we'll be on for 18 more minutes here. We'll see what happens if we can get a retracement here, but
yeah, I canceled my 590 entry, guys. I don't think that's going to get hit. Potentially eyeing a 625 entry, but it's tough to get in near the highs. But I'm still very bullish.
Yeah. Yeah, ES is still claiming as well. She just like did a hard retracement there. Again, took out this wick right here, took out 1, 2, 3, took out 15 minutes worth of price action, and then was bought up again. So it's just that obnoxious, like slow grind, bouncing all over the place price action. So there's plays within that, but you got to be really intentional and cautious with it and watch your downsides. And so this is ideally we won't let green trades turn red, you know, or at least not all the way red. Like this last one, I scaled it in green and then it moved to break even. So it was fine. Nothing to write home about.
I'm going to try that 625 entry.
There you go. There you go.
See if I can get wicked in and get a little pop.
All right, I'm going to put what you're saying on my chart, and I'm going to try it with you just so people can see the trade. So 625, how many are we doing?
I'm doing 5.
No,
I'm not trying to get too heavy and give it all back. See, there's 2 ways of thinking about it. If you're green, do you scale up for the next trade or you scale down? For me, it's Friday, so I'm scaling down, and we're near resistance, so I don't want to go in heavy because we could easily fall back to 600. So half a full size for me. See if we get the fill, and I'll be cutting this one. I'd say 610. Maybe 600. We'll have to see how it reacts around here.
Pick this up.
Ideally, we get filled in and we just pop up to 640, 650. But we will see. All right, I'm in.
Okay, we're in 610 is our stop.
Quick pop. Let's go. Continue. Come on.
Push.
Can we do it?
Can we do it?
All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's get 640. Did we get 640? Oh, we got 639. You gotta be kidding me.
Come on. Do it.
Did me dirty on that one. I always hate it when it runs the TP1 quickly and then rejects. It sketches me out.
So where is your TPs? Remind us. 640?
640, 655. And anything over 655 is smooth sailing. So if we can get over 650, I'm feeling really, really good. All right, there's 640, guys. So a quick 15 points. At this point, you either take it or maybe even go break even. But that's a quick $200 right there.
I took 1 off at TP there, and then I'm going to put 1 off at this next high.
Beautiful.
We are in profit.
Yeah, I'm gonna de-risk. I'm gonna take 3 off. Oh no, not yet. I have 640. I'm gonna take 3 off.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, so I'm just down to 2 guys. Let's see. Now even if it goes the trade goes a little bit red, it's still very green. So risk-free trade now.
Like it.
And then that's how you scalp a range, guys. You get in at the value area, which the value area, if you're looking at Becky's chart on the 5-minute, is just the bottom of candle structures. That's all it is.
I'm trying to show exactly
you want that to become support. No, nothing magical about it. That's all it is. You want it to become support. You want to get a quick pop. You want it to hold. That's all it is.
You said you're risk-free. You already moved to break even?
Well, I have my stops there a little bit, like 620, but if it's going to hit. But since I trimmed, it's going to be a break-even trade.
Oh my gosh, my whole thing is frozen.
Maybe a little bit green.
My whole screen just froze.
Yeah, I'm out. No continuation right now, but that's how you trade the range. Oh, now I'm out.
I don't even know what's going on. Mine just froze.
Yes, I think so. stopped at around break even. I think I took like 120 on that. I mean, that's not bad for a couple minutes. This is a reminder to keep your perspective on money with trading. It's a lot of people forget that it's real money. You know, oh, it's only 120. It's only 20 points. But then you go to work for 25 bucks an hour, you know?
Yeah. I absolutely completely agree on that.
I said that to my friend one time. We were just talking, and we were like, "Man, do you remember when we used to make $8 an hour back in college?" And we're like, now, you know, I don't want to take $200 in a couple of minutes, and for like the next month, we were trading like one micro, taking $50 a few times, and it's like, damn, I just made what I make at work in 3 trades in 5 minutes with one micro.
Yeah, it's very real.
I'm curious if this is going to break out or not. This is just since 10:45, we've been stuck in this like little 40-point range.
Yeah. If this holds here, I didn't get my stop moved up because my whole screen froze. Well, if it's about on my stop now. Okay, there she goes.
And guys, if 600 goes, this is just going to be crap.
Yeah.
Which is perfect timing because we're out of here in 10 minutes. So I do not want to be trading that.
I was hoping I could get the hold that I could hold till power hour. See if it takes out that 750.
That would have been nice. I mean, the only way you're doing that is if you got in at the opening dip. Other than that, there's no chance.
I know. I can't.
Even if you got in early at like 450, you'd see 200 points, but then it went all the way back down.
It would be so annoying. It would be so annoying.
Yeah, so there's no holds besides if you just blindly got in support after open.
Yeah. It would be fun to hold. Let's see, where could it go back to here? What do we got going on? 582. I'm gonna try
600's holding.
I'm gonna try one last time to layer in here.
600 is your value, kind of your value area right now.
582 could be retested. I'm gonna see if I can get in around.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm downsizing because I'm layering in. I like it if I can hold. If I'm streaming in the morning and power hour, I'd love it if I see like the direction and see if I can hold something long term here.
I don't know if we're gonna get a clean directional move. We'll see. I think we end up a lot higher at the end of the day, but I don't know how we're gonna get there.
I know.
I could potentially see us coming all the way back to 500 because that is if we break structure on the 4-hour candle close, which is not for a while. Support would become 500.
Yeah.
But we on the longer time frames, we're smack dab in the middle of a liquidity pocket, which would just be that drop from Tuesday that had no stair steps on the way down on the longer time frames.
Exactly.
So in theory, it should reclaim all that. We had all this fugazi the last couple of days below 500. Now we reclaim 500. It should push all the way back up to I think that 750 area you're talking about.
I think so too. I really do. My exit's gonna be at 746. We'll see what happens at power hour. I'm gonna give us a little bit of room here because these paper cuts are obnoxious. But if it gives here, if it goes here, that's not gonna be a good look. 582 is where I'm going to try and scale here, but if it gives up 570, I do not like it. I'm going to see if I can layer it. And if it tags 582, I'm going to add a little bit more, but if it's 570 is my give, or it's just not going to happen. I'm going to put that stuff on right now. Under that bullish engulfing here. She's sinking down. We'll see if it grabs this 582.
You probably get it.
Oh, Mary, thanks, girl. Also, I saw your suggestion, and I kind of love that. I'm going to kick it around. Justin, the backing guys in Breezy, our bosses at the Discord, but we might. I really like the idea, Justin. I don't know if you saw that, about having a pure psychology channel where we can do suggestions back and forth. We can post extra little tidbits. Oh, yeah, there's my fill.
Yeah, it's just the Discord's not that active, which is kind of weird.
I know. Let's get in there, you guys. That's where you can interact with us most, because we're not always on YouTube, but you can get in our Discord. It's free. You can post questions. I have suggestions for what you want from us. Show your P&L, like, whatever you would like. Okay, so I did get picked up at 582, and it's popping out like that. I think I'm just.
We did just revamp the Discord, so it's a lot cleaner now.
All right, so if you got in with me, we're in profit here. It did pop right off that.
Oh, nice pop. Beautiful pop.
Yeah, it looks really good. It kissed it, and then it pushed. So now it just.
Click 30 points.
I'm not going to be a hero, though. That is my stop, is under that 570. Because I can't just, hold all day with zero risk. But I'm going to keep my target here at 746.5 underneath that 750 area. I do think there's going to be a resistance at 700. I might put a scale there. And I just want to, I'm so tired of the paper cuts today. I want to just let them rock and see if it can handle it.
Not the day for that, unfortunately.
Oh, ugh.
And that's the tough part about trading, because then you adapt, you change your trading style, you take little wins, and then tomorrow you go with the same mindset, and it turns out to be directional day, and you paper hand 200 points.
Yeah, it's so hard to have that flexibility with it and know when to hold and when to just lock it in. I really appreciate the questions and the interaction that Mary gives. Like, she's such a lovely member of our community here. You guys, like, questions make the conversations more dynamic and more fun, and everyone can kind of, it brings about really good conversations. Also, Mary, I did get that recording you asked about without music, so I have that available to send to you whenever. It won't send in a message because it's too big of a file.
Yeah, I hope we help you guys trading. It helps me talking it out. I know, like, just by myself. So
yeah,
I hope you guys make some money and learn some things as well.
Yeah, me too. All right, come on, pop. That was what we just experienced was a retracement on par with the context of the day today. It was a 3-bar retracement, which is about the height of what we've been getting today. So if the trend of the morning holds, that is the retracement. Now we should get the next pop up. I'm going to try and hold this and see if it can be a pop, and then ride the waves up to the upper target here is what I am.
I mean, we should have broken out already. London's about to close. We're gonna get into lunch hour. Once I get out of here, I'm not even gonna open charts till power hour, even if I do open up for power hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my alerts on my phone and just let this trade do its thing. Like, I'm gonna definitely get out of my office.
Yeah, because again, this is basically a Friday, and it's going into lunch hour. You guys know how that goes.
Try to make sure you're having balance in your life, and you are getting off the charts and taking care of yourself holistically. That way you can be at your best self when it is time to put some risk on. Or
just go start drinking margaritas. I mean, whatever you want to do.
Yes. Kill it for the weekend. That's right.
My pool is staring at me right now. It wants me to go in.
I love that. You got Floridian vibes. We only get like 2 weeks, 2 months of like really hot weather, but you get more.
Oh, it's brutal down here right now. It's crazy hot.
Oh man. I don't get that much heat, but my kids, they'll swim in anything. If it's over 75, they're in the pool. It's ridiculous.
Bourbon shots, damn, that'd be a great bourbon lunch shots. That would be aggressive.
All right. I saw this meme the other day. It was like, when the Prosecco starts tasting like everyone's having cereal for dinner.
If you are doing bourbon shots for lunch, please do not open charts the rest of the day.
Yes. No trading under the influence. That is recommended. We can stand behind that one.
I love that line. Prosecco's tasting like it's cereal for dinner. That's hilarious.
It was a meme, and I was like, oh, some days I feel that. Like if I've had a rough day, a great train, or sometimes in the afternoon I do yard work in the back here with the kids. A little afternoon mimosa or some kind of thing. It's like, okay, I can see how that became a thing.
All right, I want this to push for you.
I know, right? I really am going to leave it because I am streaming Power Hour with Matt today. And he's got his technical lab at 2 p.m., you guys. Thursday, so we have technical lab at 2 p.m. on Thursdays with Coach Matt. He always brings it with a lesson. He ropes in live trading action. Now that it's within New York session, he'll pull up the real charts and show you what he's seeing on the charts and what opportunities are available. And so that is something that you don't want to miss. It's really one of our highlight features every week. He's been trading for over 20 years now, so really has some expert opinions on all kinds of things. And so come to that session at 2 p.m. today, you guys. We'll be back on YouTube, BluSky TV live, and you can ask questions, like keep it dynamic. That creates a really good lesson. So
yeah, and with Matt, he knows pretty much everything, so he can teach on the fly. If you have questions about what's going on like today, like ask him why is it doing this right now, and he'll get into it, because I think that's the good part about being during the live New York session. It's during the slow part of the day, but you can go over why price is doing what that day, as opposed to giving a lesson which has nothing to do with what price is doing, like in the current session. All right, Trader Cat, peace out.
Take care, friend. Hey.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you. All right, well, that takes us to the end of the session. I don't have any parting words because it is my Friday and I am done trading. It's been a great week. And like I said, we will be 100% consistent with our programming now. Opening bell, Power Hour, and then sessions at 2 o'clock on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Any parting words before we get the heck out of here, Becky?
No, I appreciate what you just said. Enjoy the week. Have some balance in your life. Get off the charts and enjoy your afternoon and your long weekend, everyone. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.